Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Kingdoms Reborn Episode 3, which originally aired live on Twitch. So this wheat we'll harvest, we'll just keep in storage, and it will be useful later on. So it looks like tech. So what tech? We'll have beer, brewing, mushroom, logs, or middle age. I'm not going to include pottery because we voted against that already. And here is my little sheep ranch. So let me unlock or show the appeal. I'm actually going to offset it backwards a little bit. I'm going to nest it here, I think. Because I might put libraries or schools here in later on. I also have a bunch of stone that I'm going to invest in stone insulation in the housing, so the houses require less fuel when winter time comes. Oh, we're out of stone then. And my immigration office, I will open back up. All right, beer brewing. Let's get you. What other businesses do I want to accelerate? Fishing, maybe? Fishing is definitely my backbone. As you can see, we make more fish than anything else. So it's something not to ignore, in other words. Speaking of ignoring it, let's put a storage yard there for the fishing industry. Nope, I don't want any of those. I'll probably pass. You don't have to buy something. So I have enough to unlock the cannabis farming, but I don't think I'm going to do cannabis farming until I have beer going, because the cannabis farms provide this sort of the same benefit as beer, and really that only really helps me if I unlock middle age anyway. Which I'm sure I will do at some point, but that point is not yet, not now. Give puppies a treat. Sorry, I missed that. Here, I'll even give you the Yoda cam. People believe. Yoda loves you now. There you go. Alright, here's a card. Pass that one. Snatch. Buy. Well, let's go steal some money. 52 and 50. So, Hostain, you're now the most populous. And you're bankrupt, so never mind. Rowan, what about you? Yeah, you got some money. Yoink. 250 from you. At this point, my investment profit is full. I think anything over 2,000 gold maxes out investment profit. So, there's a good reason for me to keep my money above 2,000, because it will make money. All right, I'm also going to set my pig ranches to kill at full capacity instead of half capacity, so we can build up our stocks again. But unlike last autumn, I don't think I'm going to be selling any of my food just yet. I'm going to sit on it. let me pause this house too. I want to stockpile my my wood as well. And once I have a good stockpile of timber or of stone, I can increase the forester here. But one thing I failed to mention is the forester town. So a lot of these businesses here have something called a combo benefit. So like a furniture shop, workshop, if I click this, it would provide me no bonus, none whatsoever. I only get a bonus if I have more than one furniture workshop. And for 2 of them, I get a 10% productivity. For 4, I get 20. And for 8, I get 30. So what I did, because I have 2 foresters down here, I upgraded Forester Town. So both of these foresters have 110% productivity now. And then with more stone, I can get 80 more productivity. And then as you can also see, they're only cutting down trees in my own territory, right? They completely ignore this territory. So even though it's within its, oh boy. Even though it's within its sphere of influence, because I don't own the territory, they're not exploiting the resources. So we have sustain, productivity, or frugality. So as a little reminder, 40% less required input, 20% additional productivity, or decrease the upkeep by 70%. So you pick between those 3. So if you voted frugality, I'd probably throw that in the furniture workshop because it cost me 20 coin to upkeep. If you voted for productivity, I'd probably throw that into the coal mine so that I could produce more coal. If you voted for sustainability, I'm not really sure what sustainable... maybe... I'm not sure what I would do for sustainability. But it's not necessarily a bad card. I just have to think about where it would be best used. Sustainability would be really good for beer brewing. For me to require less wheat to make beer. So sustainability would have... As soon as I unlock beer brewing, it would have a really good positive effect. And actually, it looks like sustainability is winning. So we'll go for that. The thing is, like, this card here, I can throw it temporarily into the coal mine for me to require less coal. And then as soon as I have a brewery, I can move it over to the brewery. Cards can be removed at any time. Now you have the option of tech or upgrade. So we'll review the options. For tech, I would probably either get mushroom log or middle age. And for upgrades, I would get beer tax, frugality, or cabbage seeds. Beer tax probably being the most valuable of them because it would make me a lot more money. But frugality and cabbage seeds are also really good. So, my beer brewer. I want to put the beer brewer somewhere where it won't piss off. It's funny, the tavern doesn't want the brewery near it. So somewhere where it doesn't piss people off. And somewhere where it's not, I don't necessarily need it next to the wheat fields because the wheat doesn't need to be stored there. So maybe here? And then put a storage yard there. All right, you guys want an upgrade card? Cabbage, frugality, or beer tax? I am also, for the winter, going to shut down my immigration office. And I'm going to reduce the people working in the furniture workshop by half. Because I have a bunch of furniture built up right now, and I don't have need to make any more. In fact, I might even do the same with the stone tools, because we have an overabundance of stone tools as well. I'm going to go through each and every house to make sure that they all have stone insulation. And I think they do. Which means the remainder of my stone is going to be saved up for timber management. It looks like you guys want some beer tax cards. I'm about it. You listened. Thank you. That should net us some good money once we have our brewery up and running. So here's our brewery. But I'm actually going to pause the brewery because we're in winter, and I don't want to be using my wood to build anything during the winter because that could be a little dangerous. So I don't want to run out of wood midwinter. I suppose I could put 2 sustainability into the mushroom farm so that basically we don't really use wood for our mushrooms. And now that I have a little bit of excess stuff, I'm going to sell 70 of my furniture and let's see, sell my leather, sell my orange for money. And we'll go ahead and buy, oh, wait a minute, but I'm soon going to buy the cannabis region. I don't want to buy it yet because there's a tribe living there, and because the tribe's living there, they're going to want somewhere to live, and I don't have houses for them at the moment, so I'm going to hold off on that. All right, we did get a snatch, 56, 57. Rowan, do you have money? You do. Lots of it. 290 of it is mine now. Poor bastard. So I have space for only 2 more people to live. We're midwinter and we're sitting on a plenty of coal, which is comfortable. I like that. Whoa! Did I really just do that? Gross. I spilled some coffee in my lemonade. Haha, disgusting. Why do I bully Rowan? Because, so for snatch cards, you make money based upon their population. You get 5 gold per person that lives there. So anytime I try to snatch anything, I go with whoever has the most people, if they still have money. But yeah, TLDR, I am absolutely bullying them. Ooh, look at our stone. So with that stone, I'm going to get tree... Actually, I'm going to get timber management for both these. And then we'll save up for tree cutting techniques. So now our efficiency is up to 140 for both of these. There's the other issue of they don't have a lot of trees to plant. So I should think about buying these 2 adjacent properties. And one of them has crates in it. So something valuable might be grabbed. But now that we're in early spring, what I am going to do is crank out some additional housing so that the tribe can join me and have housing above, you know, their heads. So I'm going to build 5 more housing. Wow, Rowan's already level 3. That's why I steal from them. And I'm going to unlock the brewery, yeah. The brewery only needs 40 stone, so it's not going to be that hard to fund. So these houses are probably going to immediately jump to tier 2 because there's some furniture available for them. Let's do it. I found Cannabis Seeds, and the Guapai Sigle tribe wants to join me. And the tribe gifts me stuff. Gift card. Productivity. I'm just going to call it productivity. Passion. Passion is awesome, by the way. Or motivation. Passion and motivation go hand in hand. Passion is 20% job happiness, 15% productivity. And then motivation is if they're happy, they're more productive. So getting both passion and productivity in a business is a really good way for it to go in overdrive, which is awesome. All of these books here can be unlocked eventually. As you can see, frugality, productivity, sustainability, and then motivation and passion. Passion is the highest level book of this science tree, though. And it looks like passion is overwhelmingly going to be the choice. So what I'm going to do is unlock Cannabis Seeds, put the passion book in mining, because the job happiness in the mine is really bad to begin with. So that's going to help out the miners not hate their job. I'm going to buy the sell food and buy the snatch, accelerate the coal mine, and then here, the beer brewery. So the beer brewery can make different types of beer. There is wheat beer, there is orange cider, and mushroom beer. I'm going to have it make wheat beer, and they're probably delivering the wheat now. So I'm going to remove the cooperative fishing and install beer tax, which should help to fund some endeavors. The cooperative fishing card, I'm actually going to sell. Let's go to Snatch. Rowan and Hostain are the same size, so I'll go with Hostain because they're closer, and they're bankrupt. So let's go to Rowan. And they're bankrupt. Fine. I'm just going to sit on it then. And soon we'll have a buildup of wheat so that we can brew beer. That's not enough growing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, if I really want to grow, I'm going to have to start colonizing north. And also, of course, we have the cannabis seeds that I can grow north too, so there's doubly the reason to go north. Alright, I'm going to re-employ more furniture makers and actually put 3 people in there so that I can turn, now that we have a wood surplus, I can turn that wood into furniture, which sells a lot better than the wood alone. These new houses are going to get stone insulation, so I use less coal. And I'm going to think about where I want a northern expansion. So what that means is it will be like another little village. Let me hide the trees. So where it is fertile, I don't want to build homes. So it looks like this spot here might be really good for some homes. So I'm going to run a road. I'm actually going to run it like along the edge of the mountain. Like that. And then I'm going to plan on build roads here. And those houses that I put here will be able to support the grape farming and cannabis farming. You know, and cabbages and anything else I might want. Speaking of whatever else I might want, tech or upgrade. So the techs available to me would be mushroom log or middle age, and the upgrades available to me would be cabbage seeds, frugality, or homeland defense, which I'm not in direct combat or contact with anyone, but whatever, we could do that anyway. Let's buy another snatch guard. And speed up the stone and coal. So here's the dirt road. Let me open up the fertility. And, well... Oh, unfortunately, the appeal here sucks. So instead... It looks like this spot here is both appealing and not fertile. So that's where I'll go. Alright, show me fertility. And we'll build houses. I don't like it there. All right, so these three houses have max appeal. That will do. So once those houses get built, we can start setting up farms around them to support cannabis and grapes. I'm going to obviously do cannabis first because I have no use for grapes just yet. We could also think about, in this area, we could also think about a fruit gatherers, because these are fruit trees. A lot of these are orange trees. So it looks like tech, you guys want tech, so we have a choice between middle age or mushroom log. If you vote mushroom log, I'll probably invest in some more mushroom log production. If you vote middle age, then we can possibly tech up our town. But it looks like the brewing is working now, so I'm going to do improved malting to require less input. And then let's get our sustainability book. Actually, you know what? Let's get both sustainability books out of the mushroom farm and put them into the brewery. So we're basically brewing beer with nothing, which is amazing. Okay, I don't like any of those cards. We'll skip it. And I'll speed up my brewery. I don't think the first batch of beer has come out yet. But soon. Now, another thing to note is the little hamlet to the north is warmer. These three houses, once they're built, are in a different biome, so they're warmer, and therefore they require less heating. Ooh, I have my first level 3 house. Here it is. Because it has beer. So if you take a look at the income here, 22.5 versus 11 or versus 10.1. The beer, because of the beer tax, really cranked up the income. And I'm going to upgrade fast malting as well. And looking at my furniture, I'm going to sell a whole bunch of my furniture because we're making it now quickly. And sell my oranges for some money. We have a lot of money now. I'm going to buy... Ooh, we can claim with influence. So let's do that. This province, which gives me... So we'll tech up to middle age. We're at 99.7% done with middle age immediately. And then we have a crate bonus. So I bought a territory with crates, and it has a passion, sustain, or productivity book. Wow, I spelled productivity wrong, but whatever. You get the idea. And now we're in the middle age. All right, you guys are going to vote for passion, so amen to you. Welcome to the middle age. Many of your buildings can now be upgraded to the new era. And then we have an era bonus. So we have an error bonus of either agriculture or geologist. So agriculturalist would be increase farm productivity within granary's radius. Granary is a type of building that increases the productivity of all the farms in its radius. Or geologist, which is mines deplete 50% slower. One of these is way better than the other one. I am in a very mountainous region with a ton of available ores. So agriculturalist provides a bonus, whereas geologist, mines deplete slower. Who cares? I have 1,000 mines around me. Right. I have many lifetime supply of mines, but you're going geologist anyway. Okay. Well, 'tis your prerogative. Making it even harder on me. All right. Geologist it is. And then another error bonus. Let's go for the second one. So alcohol appreciation or craftsmanship. So alcohol appreciation, as you can see, is productivity when producing beer, vodka, or wine goes up. Craftsmanship productivity of blacksmith and potter goes up. And pretty soon here, I'm going to have you all vote for what tier 2 luxuries I focus on. The options are clothes, wine, candles, vodka, magic mushrooms, coffee, glassware. We already decided that potter is not a tier 1 that I'm going to bother focusing upon. I can provide it because it will increase the bonuses to income a little bit, but in my opinion, it's best to focus on 3 for every tier, and alcohol appreciation is what it is. Cool. We also unlock the purchase of a wild card. So wild card is basically, I can build any building with this card. So here, I'll buy 2 wild cards. And that way I can just build whatever I want at an added cost of 15 gold per building, which is, not a big deal. Cool. So passion. Let's no. Where would this be good? In the quarry, I'm going to put passion. So our miners are not sad. So as you can see, to upgrade to the middle age, I need bricks. So that's another thing that we're going to have to deal with soon. The brickworks does stem from pottery. So I do have to unlock clay pits to be able to make bricks. And that would allow me to upgrade my buildings to level 2. Other techs would be library, which increases science for the surrounding houses, and logistics, which is has dedicated haulers. And then the upgrade tree has gone up a lot as well. We now have trading companies, which automatically trade resources with the world market with low trade fees. Farming technologies, which increase farming productivity per level, repeated 10 times. Heating technologies, 5% more heat per level, repeated 10 times. Building combo, gain combo level 1, 2, or 3 by constructing 2, 4, or 8 of the same type. Shrubbery, which increases the appeal of things around it. Blueberry, seeds, motivation cards, ranching tech. So a lot of choices there. But it looks like you all want tech. Hey, Draco, thanks for the resub. So as far as the tech tree goes, we have pottery. I'll include that now that we have brickworks as a choice. Mushroom, logs, library, or logistics. And these houses here are starting to get built. Despite the fact that we are obviously in winter, I am going to I'm going to start building cannabis farms here anyway, because I have so much excess wood. I'm not worried about having a wood shortage heading into this winter. So those are 2 very large cannabis farms. And we will put a storage yard here. And zoom out and gather stone. I'm also going to buy this province as well. I'm buying that province so that these foresters have as much room as they want to work with to work. So that they're not restricted. So now, you know, town has grown a lot. We have absorbed a whole lot of territory. I do have to pay taxes on the territory, so that is another thing, an important thing to consider. All right, I have a bunch of snatch cards, so let's see if I can't snatch from someone. Hostain has 74. That'd be the best. And they have some money. But only enough to snatch once. Then they're bankrupt. Rowan has a deficit of 3k. So, yeah, no money there. And Borghild has a tiny bit of money. So I'll hold on to my snatch cards. No one else is worth snatching from. All right, pottery it is. This house should be upgrading. Oh, need 3 types to... Okay. We do have some homes here that aren't within the tavern radius. But whether or not we build another tavern, I doubt it. I'm also going to sell my buy wood card because we have so much wood. See if there's stuff we can sell. I don't have a lot of excess furniture, so I won't do that. I could sell coal, but given how much we use it, I'm not going to. I'll sell a few stone tools. We're still working on the trading a total of 10k, and there's a benefit when we get to the end of that, like trade 10k. If you're wondering ever how long I've been up for, uptime command is the command for you. I'm going to cop for juicier bait, which increases productivity for the fishing. So if you're wondering what the upgrade to the Middle Age is, it generally provides like a blanket work speed bonus for the workplaces. So for fishing lodges, it's a 30%. For the brewery, it's a 30%. Not everything can be upgraded, like a sheep ranch can't be. The quarry, it's a 30%. So, yeah, upgrading to the Middle Age definitely has a benefit, but to do that, we need bricks, which means we need a brickwork, and the brickwork would be down here. So these houses house 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 people. So we can definitely have a few more people working down here because there's houses down here for them. I also haven't fired up the iron mine yet. So I'm going to start to allow to build this iron mine now that we're heading into the Iron Age. We have ironworking, which can be unlocked after we get pottery. So making steel tools instead of these stone ones. No more zug-zug cavemaning for us. I think what I'll do is pause this house for now, because I don't think we'll need the house. And we easily went through that winter without running out of coal, which is great. Is there anything you could gain from the desert? There is some upgrades that you can gain that make deserts good for research. So, where is it? Desert Pilgrim makes houses built on desert get plus 10 gold, and then there's another one for desert research somewhere. So the desert has some benefits, provided that you can survive there. Every biome has a little bit of a benefit, but whether it's worth pursuing or not is really up to you. So, tech or upgrade? We did just get pottery. I'm going to buy the clay pit, but not the pottery. So, clay pits here only can be built within a certain radius of the of a river. So, it's going to be important for us to place these wisely. So, I'm going to build one clay pit there, and I'm going to use my wild card to build another clay pit. And I'm going to build another clay pit just next to it. And then, because we have two clay pits here, I'm also going to expand the storage yard considerably. So if you vote tech, I can go to brickworks or ironworking. Both would be really good. Library, logistics, mushroom log. If you go upgrades, I mean, there's a bajillion options that I covered pretty recently. The ones that stand out most would be maybe building combo would be really good. That's about it. That's the really sexy one, maybe. Give me snatch. And you can start to see the level 3 housing rolling in. Let me see if there's any money to be snatched. Yes, there is. Sorry, Hostain, I'm going to bankrupt you. They don't have enough money for me to snatch one more time, so let's go to Rowan. They don't have any money, so I'm going to hold on to my snatch card then. That was a lot of money, though. We just grabbed. Okay, tech. And I'll write down the options for you. Ironworking. So ironworking without a blacksmith doesn't really do very much. You need, you know, the iron needs to do something. But brickworks, it would allow us to build up a supply of iron ingots for when we get blacksmith, but blacksmith requires brickworks as well. Library, which would help with our research speed. Logistics. Logistics will be pretty useful once we have a lot of industry in one area. Or mushroom logs. A low-hanging fruit of mushroom logs. So there you go. Yeah, and these foresters with this added terrain, very, very happy. I'm going to poke around to see if there's any... anything special about so there's crates here. Let me turn off trees. It'll be a little easier. So there's crates there. There are another tribe and a shrine and crates. So going north is good. Going north would also put me in direct competition with Borghild, which is north of me. So a bit of a benefit there. One of the big things that we need to vote on, let me get brickworks going, is tier 2 luxuries to focus on. So if we take a look here, it would be clothing, wine. To note, I already have access to vineyards, so wine would be easier to supply. Candles, which only needs forests, so that's fine. Vodka, which needs potatoes, and farming. We have magic mushrooms. And yes, they're the psychedelic kind. Coffee and glassware. Coffee would be probably really tricky for me to do, because I don't believe there's coffee beans. Yeah, the coffee beans are ridiculously far from me. So I'm actually going to take coffee off that list, as it is basically impossible for me to supply without starting a second colony, which I won't be able to do for a long time. Way, 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 way deep into the tech tree, you get the ability to start other colonies in the upgrades tree, rather. So here, as you can see, deep in the upgrades tree, somewhere. I forget where it is, actually. But it allows you to start other colonies elsewhere. No, maybe it's in the tech tree. I don't know. Oh, colonization, yeah. Here it is. Way down into the tree, into the Enlightenment Age, you can start port colonies, or secondary colonies. But without that, coffee is basically a no-go, because I would need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 territory annexations to get coffee. I mean, no, that's not going to happen. And for the options here, the 6 options here, I'm going to do them in order of importance. So if you vote, let's say, clothing, wine, and mushrooms, those will be the 3. I'm not going to poll multiple times for it. I'm going to make the clay pits a priority. And now that we have clay pits, as soon as we get brickworks, we will start to turn the clay into bricks. And then the bricks will help to bring us into the 18th century or what, I don't even know. Whatever century we would be in. Now, another thing to note. We have yet to set up these cannabis farms, so that's going to be for, like, next year. But I'm going to prioritize that, too. The cannabis farms construction. It's going to be important for us to get that. I'm going to leave this up. You know what I'm going to do? So, let's say wine won in this poll. So, vote for the other 2 luxuries. So, we'll definitely do wine, and then you can pick the other ones. Let's see if I can't snatch. Rowan, you're big. 85. And you have money. Sucks for you. Thanks for your money. And Hostain, do you have money? Yeah, I do. Mine now. Thank you, Rowan and Hostain. I am sitting on a bucket load of money. I'm going to upgrade my Town Hall level 3 with some of that money, which now gives me 10% mining quarry production, and the unlock cards Immigrant, which adds 5 pop, and it also adds Kidnap, which steals 3 pop from someone else. And here's my brickworks, and let me make that a high priority. Go. So clothing and mushrooms are in the lead. I'm going to leave it up a little bit longer. But clothing would make sense, given that we have a sheep ranch. Magic mushrooms. I mean, apparently you guys are all about drugs, so more drugs, I guess. Another thing I might want is a second brewery. Because it looks to me like we have... No, I take it back. We have a lot of fish, but we actually don't have a lot of wheat. Yet. So here is Kidnap, which steals people from other people's cities. And here's Immigrants. But I'll go for snatch. Because I am thieving bastard. When you live in the freezing cold hell that I live in, sometimes you gotta freeze people up. All right, so clothing and magic mushrooms will be the other two that I focus on. Roger Dodger. So let me hide that pole. And then back to Techer upgrades. And just to review here, tech would give me ironworking, library, upgrades, you know, all of these. I don't want to read them off again. There is, however, an empty town card that I have. So let's see what empty town cards I could unlock. Slave labor. But I don't have anyone with that low happiness. Actually, there's not a lot of town cards right now. This is a town card slot, which would require me to get charcoal burner, and that gives me additional productivity for mines if I have a blacksmith, which would be pretty good. But I would need to get through charcoal burner, so that would be one upgrade to go for. Homebrew wouldn't help me because I don't have pottery at all. It's just not what we're doing. And what are some other town cards? Here's a coal pipeline. More productivity for smelters if the town has more than 1,000 coal. So yeah, there's some town slots here that I could unlock if that gets voted on. It looks, yeah, so it looks like upgrades will be the thing. So what upgrade? As I just mentioned, charcoal burner leads to other town cards. We also have cabbage, seed, frugality book. There is a farming technique which leads to a farming water management card. So farming tech would be a pretty good one. Building combo or motivation. Motivation would be a good card to use anywhere where there's a happy workforce. I'll just put those in for now. I'll pass. All right. So we definitely have a healthy clay pit cranking out a whole bunch of clay, but we have not really made any progress on this brickworks, despite the fact that I've made it a high priority. Some of that is because it wouldn't be a terrible idea for me to have some sort of road that runs around this mountain. So I'll have a road go around the mountain. Eventually, you do later on get the ability to go through mountains with the with machinery. Machinery allows you to build tunnels, but we're not quite there yet. Charcoal burner, we got immediately. I'm going to assume that you want quarry improvement next, just because that leads to mining equipment. So that's why you would have gotten charcoal burner. So we do have the ability to also re-research chimney restrictor, which allows coal and wood to give more heat, so we don't have to use so much coal to heat in the winter, because we're constantly burning coal. Unlike the other civs, we burn coal like 3 out of 4 seasons, which makes it just a lot more expensive for a tundra start, or well, more or less a tundra start like we had. So how many people live here? 10. So 2, 4, 6. I think we need another house down here. Rowan's already level 4. Dang. Rowan, slow down. Stupid brickworks. How many builders do I have? 3 builders? They must be building the cannabis then. Yep, they're building the cannabis. At least they're building something. So this cannabis farm has all the wood delivered. We just need someone to walk up there to finish it off. Let's see what I can sell. So another benefit of selling things often is, well, A, money is great, but B, your stockpiles can fill up, and that's not good. You don't want your stocks to top up. I'm not sure what direction I want to expand to, though. I'll have you guys vote. Which direction to expand? North or south? So now my quarries have even more efficiency due to the rapid mining upgrade. And I'm going to do mining equipment before I do anything else. I'm also out of medicine, which is not great. So I'm going to look to buy it next time I can. And that's actually probably something else I'm going to want to grow. So I'm going to build another farm here for medicinal herbs. Or, you know, I'm going to start clustering my farms together so that when I get access to, even though it has a lower fertility, when I get access to a granary, we can benefit from that. Or, no, I'll build it here. Because I'm going to want grapevines in this area, so I'll have 2 granaries. Right, where can we snatch? 87, 96. Dang, you're growing. Give me all your gold. Thank you. So you guys say go north. I think one obvious way is to get chocolate here. So... go. I'm also going to go west for the crates, and here we have a book. So, sustain, frugality, or, oops, what book? Passion usually wins. And I guess I'll start focusing on immigration. See if I can't speed up my immigration a little bit. Alright, passion. Where can we be passionate? Maybe in the other mine. So one of the metrics is job happiness. And mines are inherently unhappy. So the more I can make the miners happy, the more everybody's happy, which is good for work speed. And also the happier they are, it also gives me the ability for random people from other cities to immigrate to my city. So if my city is considerably happier than other cities, I can actually attract immigrants from other cities directly because they'd rather live where I live. So there's that benefit too. So, cool. Pass. Okay. Let's see here. So you guys say go north. There is definitely a benefit to going here. I'm going to claim this right now for a new book, new prize. We have productivity, motivation, or frugality. The shrine bestows the wisdom. That's probably the last. No, I think there's one other shrine that's sort of close by that I can grab, but it's a few hops away. But it is towards cotton, which would be good if we want. You all did vote that I get clothing, so going that direction is not a terrible idea. And it looks like motivation will be what we go for. So one of the ways to make motivation work, I'm going to pull the passion book out of the iron mine. And I'm going to put passion and motivation in our furniture workshop so that the people are more efficient as a result of passion and motivation. They work hand in hand really well together. Another thing I'm going to do is get a second furniture workshop. Put it here maybe, because I have a lot of wood, and making furniture to sell makes me good money. Right, 500 gold for just selling some furniture. So there's that. Man, mining equipment's taking a long time. It's a nice town slot card though, but maybe I'll have you override me, because until we actually unlock it, we haven't spent the science points, so I could reallocate it anytime. So tech or upgrades. So if we went tech, I could get library, which would speed up my research rate. I could get ironworking, which gives me an iron smelter, which eventually leads to blacksmith, and tailoring. Tailoring, of course, fulfills the clothing requirement that we've been neglecting. Or I could do upgrades and continue the path that I was currently working on. But here's our cannabis farm. So we'll start to supply cannabis to our colony. And the sustainability book, let's toss in the mushroom farm. Okay, you guys do want upgrade. What upgrade? Mining equipment. Or alternatively, farming tech, cabbage, building combo. I'll just include those four for now. Medicine maker is a really good thing too, yeah. I'm starting to get people who are sick, so I'm going to have to buy some medicine, which is going to be expensive. So that's another tech that that definitely would benefit me heading towards. So I'm going to buy 100 medicine for now and offset some of that cost by selling wood. And there we go. We have now traded 10,000, which gives me Companies Act, which means that the trade fees for trading is reduced. And you guys want me to keep doing mining equipment, so I'll leave that there. Do I have medicinal herb seeds? I do. I've been growing medicinal herbs for a while now. I even have a third farm in the process of building. Man, this brickworks. Is it bugged? Why is no one building it? Because I don't have enough stone, perhaps? You know what I could do is I could harvest any ground stone that I haven't queued up already. There. And we'll keep it on mining equipment. Snatch. Yeah, Rowan's bankrupt. Austin has money. I'll steal half their money. So I have just purchased medicine that should heal all the people that are currently sick. Right now, they're no longer sick. And hopefully we will get this, I'll prioritize it, this medicine farm up and running sooner than later.
Thank you for tuning in to Kingdoms Reborn, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch live streams of mine, Rhadamant.com has my countdown timers and links to Twitch and Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. I will catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.